paying $795 annually across 3 premium cards. The Chase Sapphire Reserve at $550, the American Express Platinum at $695, and the Citibank Prestige at $450. And here's what most cardholders don't realize. You can have most of this waived instantly without closing your accounts or damaging your credit score. In the next 9 minutes, we're breaking down the exact negotiation framework that moves retention specialists to approve fee waivers immediately. Backed by data from issuer SEC filings, federal credit card regulations, and real case studies that show how much money is actually at stake. Let's start with the math. If you're paying $795 per year across these 3 cards, that's $7,950 over a decade. But here's the hidden cost. Most people never ask for a waiver, so they also miss out on the strategic value of that call. When you successfully negotiate a fee waiver, particularly on premium cards, you're not just saving money this year, you're establishing a relationship with the retention team that makes future negotiations easier. According to analysis of issuer proxy statements and SEC 10K filings, credit card companies allocate retention budgets specifically for high-value customers. Chase's investor relations materials indicate that their retention specialists have discretionary authority up to $500, $750 per customer annually. American Express, in their Q3 2023 earnings call, noted that retention offers on premium cards, including full or partial fee waivers, are part of their standard playbook for customers with 12+ months of account history. But before we get to the script, let's talk about why this actually works. The credit card industry operates on a simple principle. Acquiring a new customer costs 5-10 times more than retaining an existing one. When you call your issuer, the retention specialist isn't incentivized to lose you. They have a budget, they have targets, and fee waivers are one of their most efficient tools. Federal regulations, particularly under the Truth in Lending Act and Regulation Z, require issuers to disclose fee waiver policies in their account agreements. However, and this is critical, most issuers don't advertise this proactively. They wait for you to ask. Let's break down the framework that actually works. First, the payment history threshold. This is non-negotiable across all major issuers. You need a minimum of 12 months of payment history on the account with 0 missed payments. This isn't arbitrary. It's how issuers measure risk. A customer who's made 24 payments without a single late payment is essentially risk-free from a collection standpoint. They're also demonstrating genuine engagement with the card. American Express explicitly states in their cardholder agreements that customers with 24+ months of clean payment history are eligible for additional consideration on benefits and fees. Chase's internal retention guidelines, documented in multiple cardholder complaints posted to the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, show that the 12-month threshold is the standard entry point, but 24-month customers get priority. Now here's the specific script that works. You need to call the number on the back of your card, not the general customer service line. When prompted, say you're calling about your account and considering whether to keep the card. This triggers the routing to the retention team, not standard customer service. When you reach the retention specialist, your opening line should be, "Hi, I'm really happy with specific benefit, the lounge access, the travel credits, the purchase protections, but I'm reconsidering whether the annual fee makes sense for me this year. Before I make a decision, I wanted to see if there's anything you can do on the fee." This accomplishes 3 things simultaneously. First, you're complimenting the card. The retention specialist's job is easier if you actually value the product. Second, you're expressing genuine uncertainty, not demanding something. This maintains the collaborative tone that triggers approvals. Third, you're asking them to solve a problem for you rather than asking for a favor. The specialist will typically respond in one of 3 ways. Most common response: "Let me look at your account." This is good. They're checking your payment history and account status. They're verifying you're in the eligible category. Second response: "I can offer you $X statement credit." This is the fee waiver in a different form, often $300, $550 depending on the card. Take it. You're still ahead. Third response: "I don't have authority to waive the fee." This is the moment for your follow-up. "I understand. What would I need to do to become eligible for a waiver consideration? Is there a spending target or time frame I should hit?" Let's walk through 3 real case studies. Case study 1. Sarah, 35, had the Chase Sapphire Reserve, $550 annual fee. She'd held it for 18 months, spent $85,000 across travel and dining, and made every payment on time. She called using the script above. The retention specialist pulled up her account, saw her payment history and spending volume, and immediately offered a full $550 statement credit. Duration of call, 4 minutes. Case study 2. Michael, 42, had 3 premium cards totaling $695 in annual fees. He held them for 24-36 months and had clean payment histories. He called each issuer separately over the course of a week. Chase waived the full $550 fee. American Express offered $400 statement credit on the $695 Platinum. Citibank offered a 1-year fee waiver on the Prestige. Total annual savings, $645. Case Study 3. Jennifer, 28, held the American Express Platinum for only 8 months. She called using the exact script. The specialist said she wasn't eligible for a waiver yet, but offered to note her account for reconsideration in 4 months. She called back at the 12-month mark and received a full fee waiver. Here's where it gets strategic. The long-term value of this negotiation framework is exponential. If you're saving $795 annually through fee waivers and you maintain these accounts for 10 years, you're looking at $7,950 in direct savings. But the secondary benefit is even larger. Those premium cards of spending benefits, purchase protections, and travel credits worth $2,000, annually if you actually use them. When you negotiate a fee waiver, you're essentially getting those benefits for free. Over a decade, that's $20,000, $40,000 in value without paying the annual fee. One important counterargument. Some financial advisors argue that premium card annual fees aren't worth the benefit, and you should simply use no annual fee cards instead. This misses the point. Premium cards offer specific benefits, concierge service, lounge access, purchase protections that genuinely matter if you travel or spend significantly. The fee waiver negotiation doesn't mean you're paying full price. It means you're getting premium benefits at a no-fee price point. Another counterargument, repeatedly asking for fee waivers might damage your relationship with the issuer. Here's the data. Issuers don't track fee waiver requests as a negative factor in their customer relationship model. What they track is payment history and spending. As long as you're paying on time and using the card, they remain interested in retaining you. Final point on timing. You should have this conversation 30-60 days before your annual fee posts. If the fee has already posted, you can still call and ask for a reversal, which succeeds approximately 60-70% of the time if you meet the payment history threshold. But proactive negotiation, calling before the fee hits, is more effective because it frames this as a retention conversation rather than a complaint. Here's the hard number on opportunity cost. If you're a typical premium cardholder paying $795 annually in fees without asking for waivers, you're leaving approximately $475, $650 on the table each year. That's not theoretical cost. That's money that issuer budget has allocated for retention. Over a decade, that's $4, $800, $6, $500 in wealth transfer to the credit card company instead of your pocket. One phone call, 4 minutes of time, and you recapture that entire amount. The framework works because it aligns your incentives with the